Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm outside a triplex that I've actually owned for a few months, but I've never done a video inside of it before because it's always been occupied. Well, now it is completely vacant. We'll show you the inside and what we plan to do with it. And it does need some work. And we've talked a little bit on the channel about slumlords and different things landlords are called. This is one of those where that name might be justified for the previous owner, and we'll show you why and talk about the story on this one as well. It's one I bought from a wholesaler, and they were paying very, very little in rent, but there's a reason for that as well. Now we can make it, a little nicer, make it safer, and hopefully get some new tenants in here and then decide if we want to keep it or sell it. But yeah, this one was a little rough inside, and we have already painted the outside. It was very rough on the outside as well when we bought it. The one saving grace when I bought it was they had put a new roof on it already. And yes, at one point it was a commercial property, as you can kind of tell from the outside, but now it's a legally zoned residential triplex, and that's what its use has been for many, many years. All right, love the likes, love the comments, love the shares, love seeing new subscribers as well. We have lots of different things we talk about on the channel, from rental properties, multi-family properties, commercial properties, businesses. I've got a liquor store, mini mart, and about, 40 some rental properties. I don't know if that's that many, somewhere around there. We buy some, we sell some, and we do quite a few flips as well. So this is kind of a rental flip, I would say, where it was bringing in money. We had some rent coming in, but it might be a flip as well, kind of a long-term flip. And you can see it is definitely in need of some updating and some love. And this is one unit, the front unit. Like I said, they've replaced the roof. That's kind of the one thing the previous landlord did, from what I've heard from the tenants, basically over 10 years. Almost nothing else was done here. And so they had been asking me, over and over if I can replace carpets, replace kitchens, and it's really hard to do all that work while a tenant is living here. And we had fixed some stuff. We'd fixed some windows. We painted the outside. We did a lot of plumbing repairs for them. But at a certain point, we're just like, hey, I think it's better everyone moves out. We can go through, fix up the whole thing at once. And just fixing an entire property while people are living here is very difficult, especially because for the people who are living here, one tenant kind of communicated for all of them. The others, one unit spoke English, the others did not. And so that makes it tricky communicating and getting those things done too. We sent our heating guy over here to look at the furnaces and make sure they're safe and everything. And he was able to get into one unit, but not the other ones because there's a communication problem. They wouldn't let him in. So it's much, much easier once it's all vacant and gone. So I paid $290,000 for this. That's really, really cheap for a triplex in northern Colorado, but as you can see, there's also a reason for that. It needs some updating, needs some work. And then they also had kept asking about getting their deposit back, and I told them, hey, you've got to, make sure that all the stuff's out, it's clean. But you can see they left quite a few things too. And then I asked them as well, we never got leases when we bought the property. The tenant said they never had a lease. It was all verbal agreements, nothing in writing, so that makes it tricky too. And so how we structured the deal and got them to move out was we basically said, hey, it's February right now. We told them, if you can move out by the end of February, we'll give you $500 back plus your deposit, and they'll help you find somewhere else to live, kind of a cash for keys deal. And we're expecting it might be, the end of February before that happened. Well, they informed us, hey, how about we just don't pay any February rent, and we'll be out the start of February. And I said, great, that works too. So I wasn't actually expecting to get this that early. There's a light switch behind the door where it should be. What are those? Are those like decorative? I think they're decorative, but they look like they're, I don't know. But yeah, they got out early, which was nice, and we thought it might be tricky getting them vacant because they're all paying about $650 a month for, this is a 2-bedroom. The others are kind of 2 bedrooms. We'll show you those. And that is the absolute cheapest rent you can find in this area. A decent 2-bedroom that's set up right should be, at least $1,100. Maybe a tiny bit less, but for the most part, you're paying at least that much for a 2-bedroom. So to get rent that cheap, you're really sacrificing some things like, the condition of the property. So here's one unit, which is actually the most kind of usable, workable unit. I know it's not huge, but it's got 2 bedrooms. It's got a living room, got a kitchen and a bathroom. The other ones are a little different, so we'll show you those here as well too. And it does have a laundry room right here. We'll show you. It's not coin op. It's just regular washer and dryer. There's the water heaters. So the water heaters are actually in decent shape, newer, and the furnaces, from what I saw, were in decent shape and newer. So that was nice. You can see there's 2 washers, a dryer, and there is a crazy basement from what I'm told. And so I really want to see down there. And yeah, like I said, look at that lint. Is this dryer just vented to nowhere? That can't be the case, can it? Hold on. There's the dryer vent that goes. No, I can't. Is that all lint? Oh my God. Is that all dryer lint? How is this place not gone up in flames? Holy cow. I've never seen something like that. Okay. That's crazy. And I have not been down here, but my plumber was down here. And one of the tenants still has some stuff down here from what I've heard. And he said it was real creepy, but when I heard why, it's not quite as creepy. Oh. Is that gonna stay up? No. Oh. Okay. Hold on a second. Put the phone down. Sorry. There. That just sits on there, doesn't have a hinge or anything. Whew. This would be the definition of a murder room. Right here, you gotta bend down real low to avoid all the cobwebs. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Hopefully none of that's connected. Oh, is that like a scooter thing? All right. Do your laundry there. Look at all the plumbing though. Like the mechanicals are actually pretty good. Except for some of the electrical maybe, but. And then yeah, some of the kids' toys were down here. My plumber thought it was really weird, but then the tenant said that was some of her kids' toys she was just storing down here. So I don't think they're like doing homeschool or anything down here. Hopefully not. But this is pretty weird, huh? The light, does it work? No. Okay. So yeah, I tend to buy really normal properties. That's for sure. Well, does that go outside? Okay. All right, so there's another interesting property we have. Big gas line. So we'll check out some of the other apartments here. Wrong door. Sorry, there's 2 doors. That one doesn't work. All right. And we had to put a lock on that laundry room door too, because some of the neighbors were using the laundry room. They couldn't get them to stop, so we put a lock on there. This one again, they'd asked us to do flooring, replace the kitchen. It's just like, we can't do all that stuff with you living here, and it needs so much work. And I felt, you know, they lived here for 10 years. The ceiling is crazy. And the paint peeling. Oh, but yeah, we can make it a lot nicer into real property again here. So, fridge is pretty nice. But yeah, this one has, you know, decent sized living room. That's where they just had a broken window for years, I guess, and we replaced the glass. So at least the glass wasn't broken, but obviously we'll need to get some good windows in here too. Again, those are very difficult to install with people here, and you kind of want to do all of them at once, not just one at a time. But so we have one bedroom here, which is a real bedroom, has a real closet, and some crazy electrical that we obviously need to fix. Hey, it does have smoke alarms, that's good. We're supposed to check to make sure all those are working and stuff too when we have our guys go through, but we obviously didn't check the lint behind the dryer. That was insane. Furnace, which again, that bottom part, the rest of it looks, you know, not amazing, but the furnace itself looks pretty good. It had old brick walls and stuff here. Oh, interesting. And here's where the units get weird, because you've got this room here, which was kind of like a dining room maybe at some point. It's got a window, it's got a closet, but then you got an opening to your kitchen, which is weird. And then you got another room back here, which has been used as a bedroom, as you can see, no light bulb. And this one, you know, has closets and some other stuff. And the bathroom in here. So it's a little tricky. The bathroom is actually not bad. That's actually been done at some point. But then to be a legal bedroom, you've got to have a window here. And then it's a little awkward going through one bedroom to get to your only bathroom. So that makes it tricky. So it's like, I mean, you could put your door through the kitchen into there, but then you're redoing the whole bathroom. I don't know how well that's gonna work. So I have to think about that, how to rework this unit, because ideally you'd have 2 bedrooms. It's big, it's got a lot of space. It's just used in a really awkward, weird way. So we have that to think about here too. So there's another unit, and then we'll go look at the final one here. And there's 2 entrances to this one from the back and one from the front. And yeah, they were also asking when they can get their deposit back. It's just like, you left a whole lot of stuff. So the one tenant who's been very helpful and kind of communicated with everyone, kind of organized a lot of it, we're good giving her deposit back, even though they left a few things too. But the others, oh, I didn't. Yeah. Come on, you can at least make some effort. And then, yeah, my guy was trying to get in here to, you know, clean furnace filters, make sure those are all good. I don't know if we got into this one or not. That one looks rather dirty, so I don't know if we got in here. But here you got your kitchen. Do we look in the fridge? I mean, it could be worse. Then we've got the bathroom right here. And again, this bathroom, not horrible, not amazing. Oh, come on, people. Really? Why? This say it might clean up, but now I'm not so sure. How does that happen? So, might be some issues there with the pests. So, Anyway, we've got your living room, your kitchen, and then this one gets weird too because, you know, this was used as a bedroom and you have a window, you've got a closet, then you've got another room here, which they also used as a bedroom, but it's got a closet, no window. Now, at one point, this was probably some kind of big window or door up here you could see. So you could, you know, put a window right there if you wanted to. You're kind of going through one bedroom to get to another, but you also have an exterior door for that bedroom, but you have to go to the bathroom, you have to go to the other one. So they're set up pretty weird. So that's tricky on how to get that done too. I'm gonna make sure I lock this so I don't forget. So that is the property. They're sort of out. There's still quite a few things back there. There's a lot of things to think about here. Theoretically, you know, if you were to get $1,000, $1,100 for these, you know, even let's just say $3,000 a month in income, that's $3,600 a year. It's probably a $450,000 property. Maybe even probably in that range because it's not exactly A class. You get more rent, maybe you can bump that up. You want to put coin-op laundry, you could do that too. That's tricky as well, but you do see the issues with just providing free laundry and you don't have it locked up or secured. Neighbors, friends all use it. They're using utilities, they're spending, you know, water, they're spending electricity, gas, depending on how it's set up. The tenants do pay all the utilities right now, so that is one bonus. But yeah, if you don't have coin-op and you got to replace those machines, you know, it's hard. There's a lot of costs that can add up, and to be honest, it's just fun for me to collect quarters, so it's part of it too. So here we go. Yes, we do have smoke alarms, CO detectors. That's good, but that's one of the few good things here. So we'll kind of walk through it with our guys. One good thing is we've got people available to work on it right away. I think windows obviously would be one of the first things we want to do. All these walls are kind of concrete. That's a sheetrock. That's concrete or brick. That's not solid. So if we want to change floor plans or not, I don't know. We'll have to decide all of that, figure the best way out to do it with everybody gone. We do have that option where we can be more flexible and think about what to do with this property. So I do have to thank Nikki too, my project manager, because she's the one who pushed me to get working on this one. Because yeah, with the current rent and what they're paying and costs, I was definitely losing money on this property every month while they're here. And you feel, you know, you don't want to kick people out and tell them they have to leave, but they all did find a place to live really, really fast, actually faster than I thought. And now we can make it much more livable, and seeing it now, it's kind of like, whew, yeah, we really need to fix this place up and make it better. So there you go. That's the property. We'll have lots of updates on this one. Get those dead mice out of here first. Might be the first thing we do. And then of course we'll talk about the remodel process, the leasing process, the selling process if I decide to sell it, all of that as well, or if I decide to refinance it. And we'll have all that information coming up here in future videos. And we've got a few properties we've done that with already if you're new to the channel as well, like the complex, the Ocho, the compound, lots of interesting properties. All right, thanks for watching. Be back soon, and yeah, I'll try to come up with a plan on this gem of a property.